What is going on, Jet fans? Matt O'Leary back with another video. Happy Super Bowl Sunday. Today we are going to talk some Aaron Rodgers decision, as it could be coming as early as this week. It is Super Bowl Sunday, so as a reminder, if you want to get in on the action, sign up using promo code YouTube150 over on BetUS, the official sportsbook of the channel. You get a 150% match deposit bonus on your first deposit up to $2,000. I know there's a lot of people not excited about this game. Nobody wants to root for the Eagles and people are tired of the Chiefs. I'm still sad that it's the last football game that we'll see until August. That makes me upset, but pitchers and catchers report soon. I guess that could be a positive spin. Anyway, let's get into the video. So Tom Pelissero and Ian Rappaport are reporting that a decision could come as soon as this week on Aaron Rodgers. So for me personally, I was under the assumption that the Jets would need to know by the NFL Combine, which as of today is 18 days away. It's Thursday the 27th when the NFL Combine begins. But as according to this report from the two NFL insiders of the NFL Network, the decision could be coming as soon as this week. And that is obviously significantly earlier. But I like that this isn't something that's going to drag on through the offseason. Like, I wouldn't want this to be a scenario where, the Jets are heading into free agency and they have no idea if Rodgers is coming back, or you're heading into the NFL draft and you have no idea if he's going to be here, or training camp's a couple weeks away and you have no clue if he's staying or if he's going. Figure it out now. Figure it out. Literally, once the Super Bowl's over, pretty much the page is turned to the 2025 season. And if the Jets find out from Rodgers one way or the other, or the Jets announce their decision one way or the other this week, I think it's best for all parties involved. Now, Pelissero and Rappaport mentioned two things in particular with Aaron Rodgers, something, both of them, honestly, we've discussed in great detail, but they mentioned that Aaron Rodgers would need to take a pay cut, and they give other examples of players towards the end of their career doing that. And the perfect example is Aaron Rodgers when he first got here. He took a historic level pay cut in order to make things work with the Jets. And, I tipped my cap to him. I thought it was a really humble thing for him to do. It was, very much so putting the team first. And I think just because of how that contract is structured, he will likely have to do that again in order to come back and play for the New York Jets. And I think that's the part that he would be willing to do because he's done it once already. The part that I think is a little bit more of a question mark and something that they mention is that they would need Rodgers to commit to the offseason program to learn Tanner Engstrand's system. And I'm not saying that it's impossible for Aaron Rodgers to learn a new system. Obviously, if anyone can do it, someone of the caliber of Aaron Rodgers at quarterback, who's been in the league for 20 years, should be able to do that. It's really just about whether or not he would want to go through the process of learning a new offense at this stage of his career as someone who's done some things his way for a really, really long time. And he had McCarthy for his coach forever, and then it was eventually Matt LaFleur, and he had success with LaFleur, but they at times butted heads because of how the changes to the offense that he wanted to make. And then Rodgers comes to the Jets, and it's Nathaniel Hackett here, and they're doing things his way the first 2 years. But now Joe Douglas, Robert Saleh, likely Nathaniel Hackett, and the rest of the offensive staff is all gone, and they hire Tanner Engstrand, who by all accounts is going to want to run his own system, and rightfully so. And I think in order for Rodgers to come back, he's either got to be a part of the 53 and ready to and willing to do that, because if not, if it's I'll come back, but Lazard's got to be here and find a position for Nathaniel Hackett, and we're gonna, I'm gonna call the plays at the line of scrimmage, and I'm going to have a lot to say, then I don't think that would be wise for the New York Jets to run it back with Aaron Rodgers at that point. But we'll see. We have no idea if that's the case or not at this point. So keep your eyes out for some news on Aaron Rodgers this week. We'll keep you updated here on the channel if anything comes out. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Thanks again, BetUS, for sponsoring the channel. I'm Matt O'Leary, and I'll catch you next time.